guys, Hylas here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, I guess. I would say. So as you've seen in the title, we are back to finish the Addicted series. Let me pick up my read. Okay. It's here. My next read. Finally finishing the Addicted series. I actually thought a lot about how I should make this video. Like, should I make it 2 books and then make another 2 books in another video? But no, we're doing 4 books in this video because life. And physically, I only have this one and the last one. So 2 of them are going to be read on my Kindle. Before anyone asks, I made the choice of buying the books in the series that I thought I would like the most. And I bought one. I read one that I bought. It was Addicted for Now, and I absolutely love that book. So, I bought the Addicted After All, because obviously I think I'm gonna, oh my god, stickers coming out. Because I think I'm gonna love it. But I also bought the last one because it's the last one in the series that I've given so many good ratings. I need like the physical copy to make some annotations and everything, so yeah. We're going into it. If you haven't watched the other videos and you don't want to watch, I can literally just say that I pretty much loved all the books. My favorite couple is Lily and Lo, but I also have like a very special place for Reich and Daisy. Rose and Connor, it's like, yeah, you're fine. Your story is fire, but like I don't care as much as I care for like Lily and Lo. So yeah, everyone has a ranking of this, and everyone is pretty different. And I think it says a lot about the person. Like, which couple is your favorite? It's probably gonna say a lot about you. Also, I heard that there's another series after this one. I'm not gonna read that. Like, I don't know if you've read that, and if you've read, like, you can tell me what you felt while you read it. But like, I have absolutely no want in me to read that series. So yeah.
I can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. I'm falling in love.
So I'm on page 42, and I did like a 45-minute break from studying to start reading this book. I love Lily and Lo so much, and I'm so excited that this book started with a Lo point of view. I eat it up every single time. Okay, right now we have a bit of drama. If you haven't read the Addicted series, I don't think you're watching this, but this obviously has like some spoilers to what happens in the series. So if you don't wanna know anything, there's a lot of videos on my channel that you could watch spoiler free and everything. So you maybe can check them out right now. But going into Addicted After All, there's a lot of pregnancy drama, and I'm eating it up. But this is crazy. I was like logging onto my Goodreads, like that I was starting to read Addicted After All, and it's like 600 pages or something, or almost 600 pages, not sure. I'm afraid this might be like too long. Like, imagine if I just get bored. I don't want to get bored of these people. No. I found the novella. What's the name of the novella? Thrive. Yeah. I found Thrive a bit boring because it was it's like basically on the same story the other books, but like on different characters' point of view, on Lily and Lo's point of view. So I wasn't really interested on it. I was like, yeah, I already know most of this. But this is eating it up. I love Lo since the beginning of the series, but like every time it gets.
You're all I'm thinking of.
Hey everybody, good morning. Okay, so I am 240 pages into Addicted After All. I literally said that I wanted to reach 100 pages yesterday. I read 200. What is going on? These books are always so fast paced that I forget that I just get so immersed into the story and I'm like, yay, yay. Well, overall, the book is really cool and I'm a bit scared of what it is going to turn into because, you know, if you've read the books, Lily, Lo, Riken, Daisy are all kind of competing on who's going to get. They're going to be the Hale and Co's CEO, I guess. Is it CEO? I don't know. Words in English fail me in the morning. But yeah, they're competing for the spot, and we obviously only have Lily and Lo's POV in this book. Well, until now, and it's really cool to see like Lily's like, oh, Lo doesn't want this, so I'm gonna have to do it. And then Lori's like, no, Lily cannot do this, so I'm gonna have to do it. So they're all actually working for it, which is cool. And yeah, don't have a lot to say. Sometimes I feel like it's being a bit repetitive, but what can I say? This is the, what, 7th book? It's obviously going to be slightly repetitive. But it's crazy because only now that I have like put it into my brain that it's been 4 years since this series started. Like they were 20, now they're 24, something like that, like Lily and Lo. I was reading a scene here. I don't even remember what the scene was really about, but I vividly remembered the start of the first book of Addicted to You first book, when she's like in that random ass house, whatever. Girl, I just remembered, like I don't know if you guys are like me, but when I'm reading books, I see the complete story. Like I see a movie in my head. And I was like reviving that because they were talking about the past. And I was like, yeah, I see that. But yeah, so far so good. Don't know if it's going to be 5 stars, which I was hoping it would be, but I'm thinking for now it's a 4.5 stars, which is cool. I'm excited to get more Reich and Daisy because there was a scene here at the very start of this book with Daisy that I really want to undercover. I want to know what's going on. So yeah, let's keep on reading. I'm gonna make a smoothie.
Taking my time, messing my life, swear I don't mind. Say that you'll stay holding me close, swear it's alright. Yeah. Baby, I feel the rush. Everything that you touch turns to gold. I know. Baby, I'm missing you. Everything that you do makes me love you. Oh. Tell me everything. You know I'm listening. Hours pass us by. Yeah, we could talk all night. Taking my time, messing my life, swear I don't mind. Say that you'll stay holding me close, swear it's alright. Baby, I feel the rush. Everything that you touch turns to gold. I know. Baby, I'm missing you. Everything that you do makes me love you.
I don't know about y'all, but Connor just he is queer. I know he literally says, they're just terms and constructs that people have built over the years. True, but you're so queer. My non-labeled king. No, seriously, this is too good. I love it.
Everything you touch.
I just finished Addicted After All, and let me tell you something, they say the name of the book in the book. I know, every time a movie or a book says its name, I'm like, because like Addicted After All is crazy to say in a book. Made all the sense, love that scene. But This book is too long. Like, I don't feel like it needed it to be that long. There were so many things that were like unnecessary, but yeah, I love these couples, love these people. It's like they are my family, and this type of books are so fast-paced. I literally read this in 3 days. Actually, 2 days and a bit of today. Like today I read 100 pages maybe, even less. So yeah, really fast-paced. I already have my opinion on the series. I love these characters. So I'm gonna settle for a 4-star for this book because, I don't know. I think the fact that it's too long, there were scenes that kind of bored me. Yeah, there was also like 3 or 4 scenes that made me cringe a bit. That was like, okay. But I have to see that. This was written a bit ago, so there's obviously themes that were more prominent at that time, whatever. They also created Twitter accounts, which in the day of today is insane, as we all know, but Twitter doesn't even exist. It's X. Crazy. But yeah, Lo's sister, Willow, I think it's her name, she came to Philly. And it's like, I wanted to know more, but I'm not sure if it's going to be talked in these other books because I still have 3 books to go. But I know, like, at the end of the physical book that I have, it has the first chapter of the next one. It's called Full the Fire, and it's on Rose's and Connor's POV, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I think I'm gonna audiobook that because, yeah, I have a few things I want to do, and I think listening to it would be better. So that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so I am 19% into Full the Fire, and even though I really don't care about Rose and Connor as much, it's been fun. It really does feel like a reality show that I'm listening to. And something I don't think I've pointed out, but the descriptions in these books, like all of them, are very good because I can vividly picture what's happening. Like, there's a movie in my head. There's a movie going on in my head. But now they're kind of going into that TV show theme again. I don't know. The first time I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, and I kind of enjoyed it. But now they have children. And yeah, I don't really know how that's gonna go. But it's really cool that, like, I'm listening to this in the Kindle app. I'm literally just listening to them in a day or 2, so don't know how that's gonna go. But here says I have like 8 hours left, 8 hours and 36 minutes left, so I don't know. I hope I can get into halfway today. Okay, I am 30% into Full of Fire. Yay. Why is Connor kind of was because Rose was explaining something that happened in the past when they were like 8 months into their relationship. I feel like he's kind of ashamed of being queer. Sorry. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but like, he made people like sign like a thing to not like out him because it could be bad for the media and everything. Jeez, boy, don't be ashamed. Be who you are. Sorry. Okay, so sorry, I'm doing my skincare, but I was listening to Full the Fire. I'm 90% in, and remember when I said that I felt like Connor was ashamed of who he was? He literally just uttered the words, "I'm not ashamed of who I am." So my thinking back there, absolutely wrong. He is not ashamed. I'm almost finishing the book. I'm a bit disappointed with what it is and how long it is, but we'll talk about it when I finish it. Okay, guys. So I did finish Full the Fire, listened to most of it, and I'm gonna settle on giving it 3 stars because it had like those dramatic points, like with Scott. Like, girl, these books go from the craziest points to the others. Like, there's not a single moment of peace in their lives. But cool ending. Like, they moved out, Rose and Connor. They're going to live like in the same place almost, but just the different house. But I feel like this book is too long, and I'm afraid the next one is going to be also too long for what it is. And I know it. Like, I'm gonna give this one 3 stars because I really don't connect with Rose and Connor as much as I connected with Lily and Lo and Daisy and Reich. But I don't know. There were a lot of things that were unnecessary again. And since this is a really long series, like 10 books is a lot. Yeah, I think these ones are my least favorites. Also because they are Calloway. Like, they're not the addicted books. But yeah, 3 stars is not bad. Like, it's a solid book. But I wouldn't reread it. Don't know if I could. But yeah. It's bit dramatic, But yeah, right now we're going into what's the name of the book? Long Way Down. Okay, so Daisy has cysts in her ovaries. And they're having a whole, actually, she's having a whole life crisis on the fact that Reich wants a family, whatever, she might not be able to give him that. And she needs to start trying, whatever. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, I have endometriosis and adenomyosis, and there are so many women with the same conditions who have had children. So, she shouldn't be losing her hope the way she is. And this goes out for everybody out there who is suffering with infertility and chronic illness in general. There's still hope. There's a space. There's a story for all of us. So it's not always that bad. I'm 50% into the book. Actually, I'm like 48%, but it's almost 50. Why is it so boring? Oh my god. I love the Addicted series, the Calloway books, drama out of nowhere, high-key and realistic things happening, like medical things that I'm just like... and boring. Too long, scenes that don't have absolutely anything to the story. What is going on? What is going on? I hope to finish this between today and tomorrow. And I'm kind of sad, but I just want to finish it right now. And I'm being real here. And then I'm gonna read Some Kind of Perfect, and I think it's the name of that. I think it's Some Kind of Perfect. I'm looking at it. I think I'm gonna like that one better because it's the end and it's 10 years in the future, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's what we have. 90%? And why am I almost crying? Girl, I didn't care about this book. I don't think I care about the book, but this scene with the bodyguard, if you've read the book, the scene where the bodyguard says that he's there, like, because he's there for the long run. Don't do that to me. No, no, no. I finished Long Way Down. So, as for the last book we read, Fuel the Fire, I gave this book 3 stars. I'm not gonna lie, the drama in this book was slightly more interesting than the drama in the other one. But girl, you were so long. I could easily, I'm not gonna lie to you, could easily take 250 pages out of it and it would be the same book. The same book. The 10-year epilogue, like 10 years later, then I'm like, I already knew that was going to happen, but it still caught me off guard because so much happened. Like, obviously, it's 10 years, so much happened, but it made me really happy to see Reich saying, my brother Lo has been sober for 13 years. You have no idea how significant that is for me. So, Daisy and Reich, cool medical drama, bit crazy. Don't know how realistic that actually was, but okay, everyone has their problems. And I didn't understand a lot of the time jumps. I was so confused most of the time. And there's a certain point in the book, like, I don't know, it's like 200 and something pages or 300. I don't remember. Well, when Daisy goes into surgery, I really didn't understand if a certain scene that happened was like right before she came out of the hospital or not. But the description was like she was sitting in the bed and she was like moving, whatever. I'm talking from experience. I never had an ovary removed or anything like that, but I had endometriosis surgery at a laparoscopy, and I couldn't move for a week. My mom stayed at home with me because I couldn't get out of bed alone for 3 days. 3 days at home. Imagine the days in the hospital. Don't know how that scene went because I don't know if I made it up in my head because I see like the movie happening that she was sitting cross-legged. Girl, no, that would have never happened if that was the truth. But yeah, that's what I have to tell you about Long Way Down. Is that, oh, I don't even know the name. Yeah, Long Way Down. Another one, thank you. So, I spent the whole afternoon sitting in my bed reading, and I got to page 290. I even dog-eared it because there's a really cute scene here. But this book is slightly less boring than the last two I read. But like, it's obviously not as necessary because the epilogue that we got in Long Way Down was okay. It was fire. I like that we are delving a bit more into it, but the time jumps and the things just they throw me out sometimes, but it's fine. It's fine because I'm reading about people I love. Yeah. That's literally all the commentary I have because these books are just drama and explaining what I already know because I read the 10-year epilogue, so yeah. I'm gonna keep on reading. Hello everybody. I just finished Some Kind of Perfect, and it was far from perfect. That's my joke of today. No other joke incoming. I'm going to put the book down because it's so heavy. Jesus Christ, I had to read that. Like, I wanted to read it, like, laying on my bed, and sometimes you can just read the book laying down. That book is, like, 800 pages. Maybe 700, I'm being dramatic. It's long and heavy. I didn't even log it on my Goodreads, but I gave it, in my head, 3 stars. And I thought about giving it 2.5 stars because of how boring this book is. But I gave it 3 stars because I like the characters. Some characters. I think this is a good time to talk about the Addicted and Calloway series as a whole. I think the Addicted series works very well. It's simple, and I don't feel like it's beating around the bush to tell you what's going to happen. It's much more direct. And I feel like in these last 3 books, it was like I was going through war because, girl, Jesus, I was afraid I would get into a book slump, so I didn't read for like 2 days, and then I just finished it today because I was having a hard time. So I stopped 2 days and thought about everything. Like, I thought about the whole series, the whole thing, and I was like, okay, now I can finish this. The whole series is like a 4-star series for me because Lily and Lo are amazing. I think they are very well done characters. But I truly didn't feel the need to get so much into the sisters' story. I get the people prefer Calloway, like, I get it, but I'm an addicted girl. So, I wrote some things down. Didn't write much because I completely forgot to write things, but okay. Okay. I see the growth in the characters, but why are there so many cringe scenes happening? Like, you're 30, you're pushing 40 almost. They're not, but you're 30 something. This shouldn't be happening. I don't know. I see the growth, but there's like in mentality sometimes I see a regress. Oh, and then another thing I wrote down, the only other thing, is that the writing is very, very simple. And I have to pick up Addicted for now to see this because I wrote down that the writing isn't very quotable, especially in these last 3 books. But let me see if I tabbed it. Let's see if I find like actual good quotes. Okay, everything I quoted was like dialogue that was pretty straightforward. So this is a good series. Like, I'm like, English is not my first language, so I would recommend this series to people who want to start reading in English, and like Evan. I wouldn't recommend this to people who want to start reading at all. Like first books they will read is this books. I wouldn't, because they go into some heavy topics, and then if you stick to the Addicted Calloway, they're very long books and you could get easily bored. But if you like those, like Grey's Anatomy has 20 something seasons, people love it. So if you're one of those people who love the same characters and want to see the same characters, that's amazing. But I think as a romance series, it's pushing it. 10 books, it's pushing the story, definitely. Yeah, I don't think I have a lot to say. I've expressed all of my feelings on each book. If you haven't seen the other videos and you want to, they'll be probably linked here, or they're just on my page. I'm quite disappointed because I expected so much from the Addicted series, because I literally love Lillian Lowe, and from what I heard other people saying, like the Bookmark girls, Sarah Crowley and Destiny Sidwell, they're always talking about Addicted and how they love it and whatever, and like I'm so much more like Destiny, like in book choices and everything, because she's like, no, I prefer Lillian Lowe, and I'm like, yeah, same. And Sarah loves Rose and Connor. So yeah, listening to the Bookmarked girls talking about it, I was like, this has potential. And since I love a lot of the books they recommend, I'm gonna try it. And I tried it, and it was my goal this year to start and finish a series, and I wanted to make it a bigger series. So it's done. It's on today's May 14th, and it's done. Don't know when you're seeing this video. You're probably seeing this video on May 14, 15, 16. May 16th, you're probably seeing this video. Or not. I'm posting it that day. But well, that's it. I'm going to read other books now. I don't even know if I'm going to get into romance or some other thing, because these 4 books that I read in this video, oh my god, that was a lot. But yeah, I'll probably see you next week. Bye bye.